Hey fellow entrepreneurs, Adam Dukes here, and in this video I'm going to share with you why being an expert and how to charge for your services. Two little different stories here. Before we get into that, I want to show my shirt real quick. This is the secret to better health, to better mindset, to better fitness, to better getting at the gym, lifting weights, losing weight, making money, slashing debt, improving relationships with your spouse, your partner, your kids, your family, your parents, your brother, sister, cousin, neighbor. It doesn't matter. You got to do the work. That's it. You have to do the work. It applies in all aspects of life. If you want to order a Do the Work shirt, go down and click the link below and order yourself a Do the Work shirt on the Total Dads website. So like I said, so a little backstory here. So my computer I bought it about 4 years ago, and I been getting some more video editing software to improve the video quality on the YouTubes and that, and also a better camera. And so it's been kind of slowing my my computer down. Over the last several weeks, I've had some issues with kind of slow computer and that, and I needed to upgrade like the memory. So I took it to the computer shop about a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, and they found some malicious files, some virus stuff, and like 300 malicious files. I have never taken it to the computer repair store, so that's to be expected after almost 4 years now. And so they cleaned that up and then reinstalled Windows. It was like $160, brought the computer back. It worked, but it wasn't what I wanted. It was still the programs were running slow. The videos, recording a video was kind of a pain. It would flash, it's like memory low. So I wanted to be a cheapskate, and I went and ordered some RAM, some memory off the internet, off a Newegg. I think it was about $65. I ordered it last weekend. Did the express shipping to get it here fast because I'm so damn impatient. And I watched a YouTube video and I saw how someone was able to install the memory. I've never done it before. I'm not a computer guy at all. But it was easy. It was literally like a minute and 50-second video. I'm like, shit, I can do that, you know? So I got the memory and I tried to do it myself and went and took the computer downstairs under the kitchen lights and that, and tried doing it, and plugged the computer in, and it wasn't working. The monitor wasn't connecting. So I'm on Google on the laptop on my phone. I'm underneath my desk here. I got the computer open. I got the flashlight. I got my phone light. I'm reading on my phone to Google and what the problem is, all these different problems with memory and that. I spent, or I should say I wasted damn near 2 hours trying to figure it out, could not figure it out. Called the computer store and told them, hey, I bought some memory. What do you guys charge to install it? And he said, it's a hardware install. It's $49. So I was like, shit, I've already spent $160 the first round, $65 on this memory, and now it's going to be another $50. So I ran up there the other day and I told the guy what happened. You know, I said, hey man, I came in here, I was hoping you guys were going to fix the problem. You kind of fixed it, but not completely, and I wanted it completely fixed. So he said, okay, and I just wanted to, he said, bring the computer in. It was in the car. I went and got it. He opened it up, and when I tilted it up, we heard something fall, and I was like, that's probably the memory, you know. So he had tilted it up, and he opened up the side, and he grabbed, the one stick of memory fell out. There was 2 sticks, and one had fallen out. He pushed it in. He pushed both in. He plugged the damn thing in the back, and it started right up. The monitor lit up and everything. He literally fixed the damn thing in 3 seconds. Like, all he did was push in the memory. And so I was thinking, okay, there's no way he's going to charge me $49 for 3 seconds of work. And so we're wrapping it up. He's fixing the computer, blowing the dust out. And he was like, all right, that'll be $49. And I was like, okay. And I paid the bill, and it reminded me of a story that I want to read. It's a famous folklore that I heard years ago, and it applies to this. There's 2 ways of thinking about this. This is the initial one that I thought of when it first happened. I wasn't happy to pay $49 for 3 seconds of work, but I remembered this story. So I'm going to read it. It's a very quick story. So a giant ship engine failed. The ship's owners tried one expert after another, but none of them could figure out how to fix the engine. Then they brought in an old man who had been fixing ships since he was young. He carried a large bag of tools with him, and when he arrived, he immediately went to work. He inspected the engine very carefully, top to bottom. 2 of the ship's owners were there watching this man, hoping he would know what to do. After looking things over, the old man reached into his bag and pulled out a small hammer. He gently tapped something. Instantly, the engine lurched into life. He carefully put his hammer away. The engine was fixed. A week later, the owners received a bill from the old man for $10,000. $2,000. What? The owners exclaimed. He hardly did anything. So they wrote the old man a note saying, please send us an itemized bill. The man sent a bill that had 2 items on it. Tapping with a hammer was $2. Knowing where to tap was $9,998. That is exactly what I thought. Like I said, I was upset. It took him 3 seconds to pay him $49 for that. I spent close to 2 hours and I could not figure out the damn problem. However, he's the expert. He's been computer repair, I don't know how long, for years. And that's what I was paying for, was the experience. For all of his years of putting computers together, that is what I was paying for, was his expertise. So this goes for you if you're an expert in anything, like setting up a Facebook ad. I could literally set up a Facebook ad from start to finish. I honestly don't think it would be more than probably 7 minutes, 5 minutes. It's because I've launched over 1,000 ads over the last 7+ years. Now, if someone didn't know how to do a Facebook ad, it might take them 3 hours, 4 hours, and who knows if they even set it up properly. That's what they're paying you for. If you're providing Facebook ads or whatever service you're paying for, I don't really care. It doesn't matter how much time it takes you to provide the service, the advice. A lot of us marketers take what we know for granted. I'm just as guilty of this. I got started in 2010, so it's almost 10 years I've been in the online marketing world, and a lot of the shit that I know, I take for granted. I think it's common sense, and I think part of it is because I learned it on my own, and I think, well, they could learn it on their own. Well, no, yes, they could, but that's 10 years of me not going out on Friday nights, me watching hundreds of thousands of YouTube videos, reading hundreds of thousands of blog posts over the years, emails, buying courses, watching videos, listening to podcasts. That's why it takes me, like I said, 5 to 7 minutes to set up a Facebook ad, because I've done it a billion times. I know what to do. I know not what to do. So take this as a lesson to be learned. You're the expert. Don't undercharge yourself. The other, I shared this story with my buddy Conrad, and he brought up another good point. And I felt gypped about the $49. I told him, I told Amanda about it right away, and I was upset with it. And he was like, what they should have done is, hey, we charge $40. The guy explained the price before he did anything, before he looked at the computer. What he should have done to really win my business over is to say, hey, I know I said it's typically $49 for a hardware install. However, this is a quick fix and I'm going to do it for $20. I would have felt like I got a really good deal because I didn't have to pay the $49 because it was a quick fix. I probably would have told this story to other people, a good story. Now here I am recording a damn YouTube video saying, I feel like I kind of got gypped in a way. However, I see where he's coming from. So there's 2 ways to look at it. If you're an expert, charge accordingly. You're charged on the value you provide. You're not charged on the time that it takes you. And then also the other side of the coin is also, he could have still charged me $20. I would have been much, much happier with that, even though it was only 3 seconds of work, but I would have felt like I got a good deal. So that's it for this video. A little bit different, but this just happened the other day, and you can definitely apply it if you're selling some type of your advice, your consulting, or providing some type of a service. Charge for the value, not the time it takes you. Hey, if you like these types of videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Click that little bell notification, because I release videos twice a week for your viewing pleasure. As always, if you have comments, questions, or concerns, please drop them down below, and I'll do my absolute best to answer them. If I can't answer them, I'll try to find someone who can, or point you in the right direction or the right resource, and try to get that question answered for you. This is my third little side note. This is my third video of the day. First video I did in 1 take. Second video took me like 6 takes. This video all the way through 1 take. I get really excited when I get a video from start to finish and don't have to pause and restart it 17 times. So that's it for now. Once again, thanks for watching. I truly do appreciate it.